The Christmas address by King Charles this year has stirred up a lot of controversy, with some critics claiming that it contained a subtle, coded message aimed at Britain's Muslim minority. In contrast, Islamic representation was limited to a brief appearance by Shia cleric Said Razawi, who was seen promoting interfaith harmony alongside the chief rabbi at Buckingham Palace. The criticism stems from the way these two groups were framed in the king's speech. The implication, according to some, was clear. If you embrace Jewish communities and the West, you'll find favor with the monarchy. But if you don't, especially when it comes to controversial issues, such as the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, you risk being excluded. The message seemed to suggest that Muslims who oppose or criticize the West or Israel might find themselves outside of the king's favor, and potentially subject to security services or immigration officials. It's a charged and deeply divisive message, especially when delivered during Christmas, a time traditionally associated with peace, goodwill, and unity. Critics point out the irony in these calls for compassion when many people feel that the UK's immigration policies are failing to protect its citizens, and that the public has grown weary of what some see as virtue signaling from both the government and religious leaders. The juxtaposition between the king's message and the responses from church leaders leaves a bitter taste for many. The king's speech, while calling for unity, seemed to deliberately avoid a full engagement with the Muslim community's struggles or perspectives. This has left some to feel that the monarchy, along with the Church of England, is out of touch with the needs and concerns of everyday people. One critic went so far as to accuse the king's speech of using the Jewish community as a tool to undermine Muslim voices, turning what should be a message of peace into a political statement. The ongoing debate about the monarchy's role in shaping national discourse raises questions about how it can represent such a diverse country, and whether it is truly in tune with the challenges faced by its people. Whether or not one agrees with the accusations of hidden messages, the fact remains that King Charles's speech has sparked division rather than fostering the unity it aimed for. Some argue that the focus on Christmas traditions should have been an opportunity to bring people together, not to deepen societal rifts. If anything, this year's royal message highlights the widening gap between the monarchy and the reality many face in modern Britain.